Caribbean Flashpoint, analyzing the U.S. Venezuela military standoff. In September 2025, the Caribbean Sea became the stage for a dangerous military escalation between the United States and Venezuela, signaling a worrying shift in U.S. policy and pushing the two nations to the brink of conflict. The chain of events began on September 2, when the U.S. military conducted an unprecedented lethal airstrike on a speedboat it claimed was operated by the Venezuelan Tren de Aragua gang, killing all 11 people aboard. President Donald Trump announced the strike, labeling the targets narco-terrorists. This action marked a fundamental doctrinal shift for the United States. The Trump administration, guided by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, pivoted from law enforcement-led counter-narcotics operations to the direct use of military force. Rubio declared the new approach was to blow them up, if that's what it takes. This change was reinforced by the deployment of a significant naval force, including multiple warships, a nuclear submarine, and advanced F-35 fighter jets assets disproportionate for drug interdiction and signaling an intent to pressure the regime of Nicolás Maduro. In response, Venezuela executed a calculated move. On September 4 and 5, two Venezuelan F-16 fighter jets buzzed the U.S. Navy guided missile destroyer USS Jason Dunham in international waters. The Pentagon condemned the act as a highly provocative move. Venezuela's reaction was a classic asymmetric tactic, a deliberate show of force designed to project resolve, challenge the U.S. presence, and consolidate domestic support by rallying against an imperialist threat. The pretext for the U.S. escalation was the Tren de Aragua gang, which was designated a foreign terrorist organization. However, analysts suggest the gang's role in trafficking drugs to the U.S. was exaggerated, indicating it may have served more as a convenient justification than a genuine strategic threat. The U.S. strike raised serious legal questions. Experts argued it may have violated both U.S. law, including the War Powers Resolution, and international law, potentially constituting an extrajudicial killing. Meanwhile, the regional response was divided. Key allies like Colombia rejected military intervention, and multilateral bodies such as the Organization of American States, OAS, remained largely silent on the military confrontation, leaving few diplomatic off-ramps. The September 2025 crisis has set a dangerous precedent, with both sides locked in a cycle of escalation driven by domestic political calculations. With President Trump warning that Venezuelan jets would be shot down if they posed a threat, the risk of a miscalculation leading to a direct military conflict remains critically high.